Guys, as you can see, we are starting off today's video strong. We are at the unit here, ready to pull some orders. I think we have like 40 odd video game orders that are going out and a couple things from the other store. If you guys don't know, our plan going forward now is that we're trying to liquidate most of our other stuff that's not video games right now, because we figured out that the video game store is still where our main focus is, it's where our knowledge is, and it's where a lot of our profit comes from. And so although we can make some good money selling some random things here or there, it's difficult to source. We got to go to thrift stores and stuff. I think we're just going to stop with that stuff and we're going to really double down on video games and try to keep growing that store more. So we're slowly moving through all this stuff. By the end of Q4, we kind of want to have it all gone. So that's kind of the plan there. I've been dropping prices on that stuff. But for the video games, we're basically just getting started here. And ideally, we can reserve this other half of the unit for video games as well as we grow. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we started, I brought a couple of the extra shelves that used to be receiving shelves from our place. I brought them here and we were able to double or add a couple extra layers of shelving here. So we've got boxes going up to the roof here or to the ceiling, which is fantastic. And yeah, so it's all looking really good here. But we do have a lot of orders to pull today. It's not too bad for a weekend, but 40 is still gonna be a little bit of work. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on pulling all those guys. And then we're going to take a look at what's sold. Okay, guys, so we got a nice little bin of stuff that's sold here from the unit. I'm going to pull it all out so we can have a quick look. All right, guys, well, here's a full look at everything that's sold this weekend. Not too bad at all. It's actually like, you know, the size of some small lots we might pick up. So that's always good to see this much stuff going out on, especially an August weekend. So happy to see that. But yeah, we've got a good variety of things here. I don't think there's anything too special that's standing out to me here. A few loose things. Some of it is for a combined order, like 3 or 4 items here. So yeah, pretty good amount of stuff. I'm going to work away here at getting this stuff all packed up, and then we'll be ready to go and drop it all off at the post office. Okay, guys, I just finished packing up all the orders here, but I wanted to stop and share with you guys something that I thought was pretty interesting. So just a breakdown of what we packed here. First of all, we have 2 boxed orders here. One of them is the microphone. The other one is a lot of like 5 games that's going somewhere within Canada. But more interestingly is these stacks back here. The stack on the right is all domestic orders. So all these are going within Canada. The stack on the left is international orders. And as you can see here, you can see what kind of makeup the international orders have of our overall sales. Now, generally speaking, we're about 30% international. That could be any other countries that are international or the US. And then, of course, these are all in Canada. And again, around 30% is normally where we're at, but this is almost looking closer to 50. So it does go to show that if you don't have international orders on, you could be losing out on some potentially good sales. So anyway, that's what we got going out today, plus a couple boxes. Not too bad at all. I'm going to go ahead and drop these off right now, and then we'll continue on with our day. Okay, guys, I just got back from the post office. You can hear the JFJ going in the background, which can only mean one thing. We have a lot of games here that need to get refurbished. I went up to Air Val's after I went to the storage unit today to pick up some games that he didn't want to deal with, to be honest. His JFJ is a little bit more, it's a little bit, it heats up. It's got like a metal disc in it, so it's not as efficient when doing these. You have to take a break in between. So he's not huge into refurbishing, which I get. It's totally fine. My machine works pretty well. And additionally, he had a very busy schedule. So I decided I'd take these off his hands for him. And right now we're going through a variety of PlayStation, Wii, Xbox, and Xbox 360 games. There we go. It just stopped. That's nice. That had to get refurbished and then they eventually tested and listed on eBay. So that's what I'm going to be working through here for the rest of the day, or at least for a little bit here. And hopefully we'll still have time for some other stuff. But yeah, it's nothing too exciting, but some days are just kind of like this. Okay, guys, we're about halfway through refurbishing stuff so far. I've got the Xbox stuff all done, and we have a couple games over here that are not working as of right now. I'm going to try to refurb them again and then put them through the console. But we've got these ones that are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to photograph all of these games and start listing them as I get the rest of these guys refurbished. And then we'll be on our way here. So yeah, not too much left to do, but we're making some good progress. Okay, guys, so I'm still refurbishing some of the Wii stuff here. I actually finished up listing all of the 360 stuff, so I've got it kind of split between these bins and the original Xbox stuff, I should say. So all that stuff there, and then these here. But I want to share with you guys, I just actually went and picked up a Facebook post. This was one posted near me, and I just paid, I think, around $2.20 for each one of these games, which is a little bit much, but we need some extra stuff. And in here, we had some pretty decent stuff. We've got some decent looking titles for the price. There's a Mario there. We've got a couple copies of Zelda down here. I think there's a Smash Bros in here somewhere. Yeah, Smash Bros Brawl right there for the Wii. And there's some other good games in here too. I'm just trying to see. We've got Hot Pursuit for the GameCube there. Over here, we've got Perfect Dark, Skate 3. Let's see, anything else neat? Just a couple good titles here overall. So I'm excited about this stuff. What I want to do is kind of pull it out and incorporate it into what I'm doing right now. I might start to list some of this stuff if it's in really good shape. while I continue to refurbish the rest of the stuff. So it's sort of something else here that we can do with our time while we're waiting to refurbish the rest of the stuff. Okay, so I just finished working on refurbishing a whole bunch of the items here, and some of the ones were all good. They were from that other box of stuff that we bought. I've put them all together now, and I want to go ahead and take a break and get these guys listed as we are running out of time. So what I need to do is go ahead, walk down both piles and take some pictures of stuff. We're also doing a little bit of a different listing style today, guys, which is gonna be fun to try. What I would normally do is do sell similars on all my listings. So what I do is I start with Lego Indiana Jones for the PS2. I do a sell similar on that listing, change the title, a couple other things, whatever had to be changed for the next game, and then keep going like that. But we've realized that we've built such a large inventory of things in the store that what we want to try to do now is to, for example, look up Lego Indiana Jones in our store and then do a sell similar on the listing that already exists. That way we don't have to change the title or any of the details, the item specifics, nothing like that. We can just simply go ahead, and even the price should already be there. So we can just simply add these photos, change one or two minor things, and we can do that for each game. So for any of the games we already have listed, we can do that for really easily and create a whole new listing that way. And for any ones that aren't already listed, we'll still create new listings for them. Anyway, I'm excited to try that all. So I'm gonna go ahead now and photograph all this stuff and try and get it all listed. Okay guys, just wrapped up doing all the PS2 games here, and it actually went really smooth. I just drafted them all, but again, I went through every single one of our already listed games. I would search through our inventory and find the ones that we already had listed. Do sell similars. Most of them we already had. I'd say I did about 6 new listings for games that weren't already listed, but the rest of them we already had. So it was really easy to go through, copy all those details from the listings that already existed, and not have to basically reinvent the wheel every time we go to do a whole new listing. So I'm definitely going to be using this strategy a little bit more. It's very helpful. And yeah, I'm very happy with how quickly we got all those listed. And so now we're just on to the last stack. Okay guys, we just wrapped up the drafts of all of these games right here as well. And I'm yet to put them in a bin, but an interesting thing here that we're doing as well as just to sort of rank higher on the eBay listing side of things is also we've started taking more than just the front picture and the inside picture. We're doing back pictures and occasionally even a fourth picture just to help us boost up in the ranks a little bit. I think it might help. Again, these are very minor things that you can kind of do once you've got your store up and going. And to the point that we're at now, I think it's worth us trying all these little things to see if we can boost sales and boost ourselves in the rank. But generally speaking, eBay will like having a couple extra pictures on your listings. So it might win us over a couple listings, I'm not sure. But that's one of the things that we did here. Anyway, we've got all these guys done now, and I'm very happy with the progress we made today. And with that all said, guys, that's actually going to wrap up today's video. That's all the time I have for today, but we did get a bunch of stuff refurbished. We got some stuff shipped out, and then we got a bunch of stuff listed. So as always, it's been a productive day. I was very happy with the progress that we made. And yeah, so that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go down below and smash the like button on it. Leave any comments, questions, concerns you may have down there in the comment section. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys all in the next video.